Welcome to another episode of Cooking Conversations, the podcast where we explore the culinary world and share our passion for food. I'm your host, Fernanda, and I'm joined by my co-hosts Gustavo and Francisco. Today, we have a spicy topic for you. We'll be diving deep into the world of spices, so grab your apron and let's get cooking.
That's right, Fernanda. Spices are like the secret ingredient that can transform a dish from ordinary to extraordinary dish. They add flavor, aroma, and personality to our meals. To kick things off, let's talk about some of our favorite spices and how we use them when we are cooking.
I'll start. Hi everyone, this is Francisco. One spice I can't live without is garlic powder. It's incredibly versatile and adds a delicious, savory element to many dishes. I often use it when roasting vegetables, marinating meat, or even in my homemade salad dressings.
Garlic powder is fantastic, Francisco. It's in a kitchen example for many of us. Now, Gustavo, what's your go-to spice?
Well, from my part, I am a big fan of cumin. It's got this earthly, nutty flavor that just is so unique. I use it in everything from chili tacos to soups and rice dishes. The warmth that it brings to a dish is unbeatable.
Cumin is a must-have in any spice rack, Gustavo, and as for me, I can get enough of smoked paprika. It adds a lovely smoky flavor to my recipes, and I often use it in spice rubs for grilled meats or when I'm making paella. It's a real game changer.
Those are some great choices, everyone. Now, let's discuss some unusual spices that you experienced with recently.
Well, lately I've been experimenting with sumac. It's tangy, citrusy spice that adds a burst of flavor to salads, marinades, and even grilled chicken. It's a hidden gem that more people should be exploring in their kitchen.
I've been playing around with cardamom. It's got this warm, slightly sweet and citrusy flavor. I love using it in my baking, like in a cardamom-infused coffee cake or even in my morning oatmeal.
Sumac and cardamom. Intriguing choices. As for me, I've been delving into the world of saffron. It's a pricey spice, but it's a unique flavor and brilliant color make it worthwhile. I've used it in my homemade risotto and even in my saffron used ice cream. It's a showstopper.
Welcome back, folks. Now we cover some of our favorite spices, but let's share some tips on how to store spices properly.
It's essential to keep spices in a cool, dark place to maintain their freshness and flavor. I recommend buying whole spices whenever possible and grinding them as needed. This way they'll stay potent for longer.
Absolutely, Francisco. And don't forget to label your spicy jars. It's easy to mix up similar looking spices like cumin and coriander if they are not properly marked.
You're right, Fernanda. Another tip to sniff your spices before using them. They don't have strong aroma. It's time to replace them. Refreshness is the key. Well, after that we're going to jump to listener question segment, where you can ask us questions about the topic we're talking today.
Before we wrap up, we have a listener question. Maria from New York asks, what's your advice for creating your spice blends at home?
Great question, Maria. Creating your spicy blends can be a lot of fun, starting by experimenting with a few of your favorite spices. It could be as simple as a classic Italian seasoning blend with oregano, basil, and thyme. Remember to keep a note of your radio so you can replicate the blend in the future.
Also, consider the flavor profiles of the cuisine you want to explore. For example, a Middle Eastern blend might include spices like cumin, coriander, and cinnamon.
And don't forget to personalize it to your taste. Adjust the heat level, salt content, or even add a touch of sweetness with a bit of brown sugar.
Thank you for the question, Maria. We hope this helps you to get started with making your own spice blends at home.
Well, that's all the time we have today. We hope you enjoyed this spicy conversation about spices. Remember to follow us on social media like Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter for more culinary adventures.
And if you have any questions or want to discuss a particular cooking topic, feel free to reach out. We'd love to hear from you.
Thanks for joining us on Cooking Conversations. Until next time, keep experimenting in the kitchen with savor and flavors of life. Happy cooking, everyone!